All right, the last part, we've got 3 more transactions, actually 4 more transactions to go. Number 5 on April 5th. On April 5th, we paid cash to all creditors for amounts owed. Check number 547. So when we come back to our balances, we see that accounts payable is $2,500. So we're paying off all of those debts. So we're going to start off on April 6th in the cash payments journal with check number 547. We're just going to put a check mark here in the account title column. Over here in accounts payable debit, we will put the $2,500 cash credit, $2,500. On the 6th, we distributed the balance of gain on realization to Johanna Salo for 60% and to Stefan Solo 40%. So down here in the general journal on April 6th, with memorandum 65, we are going to write gain on realization. And the gain on realization, if we go back to our cash receipts journal, we just had one of these for $600. So here it's a credit. To get rid of it, we're going to give it a debit. And it says that Johanna is getting 60% of this amount and Stefan is getting 40%. So we're going to write Johanna Salo Capital, and 60% of this is going to be $360, and Stefan Capital gets 40%, which is a credit for $240. Now the reason why we're crediting these, we're making capital go up, and we do that with a credit. The next one says we distributed the balance of loss on realization, 60% to Johanna and 40% to Stefan. So on the 6th again, with memorandum 66, when I come over here to my cash receipts journal, we had 2 losses, one for $1,500, the other for $500. These are debits, so I credit them for a total of $2,000, but first we have to split it up, 60 to Johanna, 40 to Stefan. So because it's going to lower their capital, we will debit capital in this situation. So Johanna Capital, I'm going to write Stefan Capital. I'm going to write loss on realization, and that was the $2,000. 60% of $2,000, Johanna gets $1,200 of that, and then Stefan gets $800 of that. The last one says distributed the remaining cash to partners. All right. All right, the very last transaction says distributed remaining cash to partners, check number 548 and 549. So when we come back up here to our cash payments journal, on April 6th, we've got Johanna Capital, and this is check number 548. Now, in the textbook, we are given her, not in the textbook, sorry. Here we are given Johanna's capital of $26,800. So here I'm going to start off with $26,800. To that, I'm going to add this $360 that she got from the gain on realization, and then I subtract out the $1,200 from the loss, and that's going to be $25,960 that she's going to get. So we're going to debit capital, $25,960, cash credit, $25,960. 960. We're going to do the exact same thing now for Stefan. So we're going to do the same thing with Stefan and his capital. This is check number 549, and for him, his starting capital balance was an even 26,000. So when we do 26,000 plus the 240 that he got for the gain minus the 800 for the loss, that's going to give us $25,440 that we will use here. General debit, cash, credit.